Yes, people, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. I go by the name of Liam, and today we have another Manchester United update for you. And this one is a big update. It is being reported from news in Portugal and also news involving Sporting that Jorge Mendes is now involved in the Gyokeres deal, which is actually huge. If anybody can get Gyokeres to Manchester United, it's Jorge Mendes. For anybody who doesn't know Jorge Mendes, I think he's Ronaldo's agent, or he was. But he also, and De Gea's, I think. Yeah, he definitely was. I don't know if he still is. I don't know if he manages or I don't know if he's the agent for individual players anymore. But he is the person who Manchester United brought in last summer to get both Lenny Yoro and Ugarte to Manchester United. So he's like, say you've got an agent who deals with a player directly. He's somebody who, even if he doesn't manage the player, he comes in almost like a broker or intermediary between the club and the player. So he could speak to a player's agent, he could speak to the player, he could speak to the club, he could find out what Man United need doing or what Man United need to do, what the club are expecting, what the players are expecting. And basically he's like the middleman or the fixer. So he can fix it basically. So obviously it wasn't going great between Manchester United and Sporting. The clubs do have a good relationship, but it's been going on for some time. There doesn't seem to be any massive updates. So now it looks as if Ineos have brought him back in. He's done work for other clubs as well. It's not just Manchester United. He was heavily involved in with PSG in the summer last year. So you know he is very well known and respected if you don't know him. But yeah, for me, this is actually sounding a lot more positive if it's Ineos who have got him involved. We know he's involved with Gyokeres and Sporting. I don't know if it's been reported whether that's from a Manchester United perspective. Hopefully it is. But I know Manchester United have used him in the past. We've done a lot of big deals through him. And the majority of big deals that we've done, I would say he was involved somewhere along the line, if you look into it. Fabrizio Romano has also commented on Gyokeres today. He has said, and this is a bit of a weird one, it's actually pretty promising, but he has said he doesn't think that Victor Gyokeres has said no to Manchester United. He thinks Gyokeres told his agent to tell Man United that Arsenal is his preferred choice, but he's never actually said no to Manchester United. He's just said that in his list of priorities, Arsenal are higher. Which again, you know, he's not choosing Arsenal over Man United, unless Arsenal put a bid in. But he is saying, if it comes down to the two teams, he would go to Arsenal. Which, you know, we've said before, is probably fair enough. They've got Champions League football. They're a very nearly complete team. They just need that one piece of a jigsaw, which I think is a striker. That could potentially be Gyokeres. And then they could go on to a treble winning team. Like, they could take over Europe. But it also appears that they're giving Sesko the green light and not Gyokeres. So if they don't go for Sesko, then Gyokeres and us, hopefully with Jorge Mendes involved, could be a done deal. We know he's leaving the club. Sporting have tried to sort of have a reconciliation with him. They tried to talk. It hasn't worked. He is still very much adamant that he's leaving. I don't know if it's still going to the point that he's refusing for pre-season and to play altogether. But you'd have to think he's definitely leaving this summer. If he doesn't go to Arsenal, it has to be Manchester United. I know Juventus are sort of floating around as well as a sort of outsider, a dark horse. But you'd have to say Man United, surely. Comment below if you agree. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Is anybody else excited now Jorge Mendes is involved? Or is it just me? Because personally, this is the most excited I've been about Gyokeres coming to United. So if it does happen, use this video, bookmark it. I think it's going to happen. I actually do. I think we might sign Gyokeres this season. Doesn't seem real. We'll come back to this if any more news breaks. But as I said, comment below, let me know your thoughts. Drop a like on this video and subscribe if you're not already. Thank you for watching. I've been Liam. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.